Alrighty, welcome back, lifelong learners. So remember that helium track that I downloaded right here in my download folder? Remember? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click and drag, not drag it, but I'm actually gonna go to Audition. All right, make sure you have Audition open, and then you're gonna go to File, Import, File, and then I'm going to go to my Downloads folder, and I'm gonna go find that helium track. So let me just scroll down until I see the word till the H right there. Where's H? Where's helium? Right there, that track. That's what I downloaded from YouTube earlier. And then I click open, and look, the file waves are open, right? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna find a spot that I like to have my intro start, and then find the spot that I don't, find a spot that I wanna end it. So I'll start like maybe somewhere right here, okay? All right, let's say I like that part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click here, highlight the left side, I'm gonna push delete on the keyboard. Boom, the left side got deleted. And then I'm gonna play it until I find some place where I'm like, okay, I feel like I can end it right here. All right, so maybe I want to start ending it like somewhere right here, right? So I'll just click this, drag it to the right, and I'm gonna again push delete. Okay, so now I have my beginning on the left and my ending on the right, and what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fade it up like that. Okay, so listen to it. All right, if you don't like it, just do Command Z and then undo, and I'll just try it again, but maybe just like this, just a shorter fade. All right, let's say I like that, right? And I'm gonna go over here to the end, and I'm gonna fade the back end of the song, of my intro. So I'll click over here, and then, all right, you hear it fade down, okay? Now, if you wanna zoom in and zoom out, you can do that as well by just zooming in and zooming out by using this right here, and then you can click and drag this, all right? So that's how you zoom in and out to get to where you want to start chopping the beginning and the ending of the song. And then what I'm gonna do here is I am going to adjust my sound to level correctly, because sometimes I feel like maybe this is a little bit too loud, right? So I'm gonna do this. This is way too loud. You could tell because up here and down here and up here and down here, my left and right channel, look, it's clipping. It's going beyond the 0 decibels. So what I want to do is do Command Z, and then maybe just make my sound a little bit softer by going to the negative. So this is how you bring down the volume or the amplitude of the waves. So that way you're bringing down the volume and it's not as loud, okay? And if you don't like it, again, Command Z. So I feel like this is loud enough already because it's peaking between -3 up there and -3 down here, and then -3 up there, and -3 down here. I might make it just a little bit louder, just like maybe just a little bit louder like that, and that's fine, okay? Because most of it's gonna be peaking at -3, all right? That is why you learn math, okay? So let's say I like this. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna export this as my intro, outro for my podcast. I'm gonna go File, Export, File. And then you're going to rename the file by clicking on Browse, okay? You're gonna click on this icon right here with the little triangle going down to expand this. And I'm gonna go to my desktop, and I'm gonna go to my podcast folder, and I'm gonna drop this into my podcast. I won't name it Helium. I'll name it Mr. Hang Intro and Outro. Okay, there's already like something there, so I'm gonna replace it. So now I just push save, and then I'm gonna go back here and change this from WAV to MP3 to keep the file size small. All right, so now we have a name, we have a location where we're gonna save it, and then you have the format of MP3, so that way we save file size. And you click OK, it's going to export this to the podcast folder. Click on that. Click on OK because I'm replacing another one that I made earlier. And then I'm gonna go to my podcast folder by going to click on download, and then go to podcast, and then look, I have the Mr. Hang Intro Outro right there. That's the one I want. I'll play it back. See, that's the one I edited, right? Because if I go back to confirm here, all right, that is a confirmation that this is the right song. Now, for some of you guys who might be having problem hearing, click on this and then go to sound and then go to output and make sure you choose external headphone or built-in output to hear the playback if you can't play it back right here and hear it. Okay, and to play it back, I just push spacebar. Okay, now that is how you have your song for your podcast, and the next video is going to be how to use the Rode Connect to insert your intro and outro. Okay, let me say goodbye. Rock, paper, peace.